How to crochet the Magdalene motif. To download written instructions for this stitch pattern, visit newstitchaday.com/C338. For this tutorial, you'll need the following materials: a crochet hook and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we're using their Lion's Pride Woolspun, available exclusively at Michael's Craft Stores, in the color Aquamarine. For this stitch, you'll need to know the following techniques: chain stitch, slip stitch, triple crochet. Now to begin this motif, we are going to start with a base chain of 5 chains. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to join those in the round with a slip stitch. Round 1. We're going to begin by doing a chain 6. So this is going to count as a treble crochet or a triple crochet and a chain 2. Four and 6. Alright, now we're going to start our repeat by doing a treble crochet or a triple crochet, as it's sometimes called, into the ring here. And we finish our repeat by doing 2 chains. We're going to do this a total of 6 times. So that was 1. And for those of you who don't know the treble crochet, we yarn over twice, then insert our hook, yarn over and draw through, and then we work in pairs. So yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and once more. Okay. So we're going to do this again after we chain 2. Another treble crochet. And then we'll chain 2. Alright, so that's 3. We're halfway done with those. There's 4. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do one more right into the middle there. And we're going to do our chain 2. And we're going to finish up by doing a slip stitch into the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, from the beginning of our row. And we'll tighten that down. Alright, and that's going to finish up our repeat. That will also finish row 1, or round 1. Round 2. We're going to do a slip stitch into the next space, which is this space here. So we're just going to insert our hook, grab the yarn, and pull it through. And then we are going to chain 4. This is going to count as a treble crochet or a triple crochet. Okay. Now we're going to do 4 treble crochets into that same space. So yarn over twice. That was 1. 2. And 3. Do one more. And 4. All right, now we're going to start our repeat by doing a chain 2. And then we'll do 5 treble crochets into the next space, which is this one right here. So this will be 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. Okay, so we're going to repeat that sequence starting from the chain 2 through the 5 treble crochets into the next space, all the way around into each space. And now that I've finished our repeats, we're going to do a chain 2, and then we'll do a slip stitch into the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here from our beginning 4 chain, and that will end the round. Round 3. We're going to begin by chaining 4. That's going to count as a treble crochet. Then we're going to do 1 treble crochet into the same place as the slip stitch that we just did, okay? So we're going to yarn over twice, come right down here into that same place where the slip stitch is, and work our treble crochet. Alright, now we're going to do 1 treble crochet into each of the next 4 treble crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. So we'll just do 1 into each of those. We're just going to pick up the top of that stitch like normal. Pull up a little slack here. Okay, so now we are going to start our repeat, and we are going to do 1 treble crochet into the first chain of these 2 chains here, okay? So I'm just going to work it like this. You could go into the actual chain if you prefer. Now we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to do another treble crochet into that same 2 chain space. Okay, then we will do 1 treble crochet into each of the next 5 treble crochets, so each one of these here. All right, that's 4. And then we've got one more. And this last treble crochet here is going to finish up our repeat. So we're going to continue repeating this sequence, starting with this treble crochet over here that we did into the 2 chain space, all the way around until the last 2 chain space. Alright, now that we've finished our last repeat, we're going to do a treble crochet into the first part of our 2 chain space here. Then we're going to chain 3, sorry. Got carried away for a second there. There's 3. And then we're going to finish up by doing a slip stitch into the top of chain number 4 here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go right into that chain and do a slip stitch. Alright. And that's going to finish up round 3 and our motif. So that's how we crochet the Magdalene motif. And here's another photo of the finished motif.
Hey, I'm Johnny Vasquez, founder of New Stitch A Day and your teacher for this tutorial. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to learn from us. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, we produce new content every single day, hence New Stitch A Day. You can click the subscribe button so that you don't miss a single stitch. And if you click one of the links to the side here, you can see the previous stitch in our series or the next stitch in our series. And if you click this link, you'll be able to see one of my favorites. And don't forget, you can also download a PDF with the written instructions for this tutorial by clicking or using the URL link that's on the screen. Again, I want to thank you so much for learning with us, and I hope that we've helped make your knitting and crochet skills a little bit better today. Yarn on!